hopefully you can see me. I'm doing a video. I was just going to post it for the person who requested the video, but I figured I'd share it with everyone. The video is about something that I actually can't stand, and that is pantyhose. I hate pantyhose. I hate them because, the only reason I hate them is because they rip so easily. And I can't stand that. I do have pale legs, so I like the fact that they cover that up. But whatever, we all have to wear pantyhose for the most part, unless you have beautiful legs, in which case I hate you. So let me quickly talk about the pantyhose, and then I'll kind of show you some things first of all. Okay, so pantyhose are different from tights. Different from tights because tights are a lot thicker, where pantyhose are quite thin. Now, most of mine, like I said, have a rip in them. Like you can see right here, this has a run in them. What you can do if you happen to get a run in them, most people know this, but in case you don't, you can take clear nail polish and put it on the run, and it will actually stop it from running. Now, with pantyhose, you can buy them lots of different places. You can buy them at JCPenney's, Macy's, the department stores. They're probably going to be a little bit more expensive. You can also buy them at Target, and you can buy them at grocery stores like Giant or whatever's in your area. You can buy them at Walmart, and CVS has them as well. When you go to buy them, sometimes they will have like samples at the end of the aisle, like different colors, because the pantyhose will come in many different colors, since we all have different skin tones. So there's a light tan, dark tan, and so forth. So you can look at the sample there in the stores. Now when you do that, I have no clue what you guys are saying right now. But what you want to do is, with this sample, you want to stick your hand in between and kind of compare it against your skin. Like, does it match your skin? How does it look? Also, when I was younger, and I still do it now, if it's not like sealed up really tight, I will actually, if it's just like a flap, I'll open it up and I'll pull the pantyhose out, and I'll just stick my hand in and kind of see if it's the color that I'm looking for, and then I'll put it back if it's not. So I haven't got yelled at yet. So here is a color here. Some of them also have the toes. I forget what it's called, but there's like a line here, and the toes will be darker. I don't really know why they do that. My only speculation is because maybe your toenails, since they're a lot harder, they're more easily to probably put a hole in them, so maybe there's a little more protection there. So if you do wear sandals a lot, you don't want to get the kind that has the line at the toes, so you definitely want to make sure of that. And then there's also, most of them say control top. I don't really know. I think the theory is that it's supposed to like suck in your like waist or hip or whatever. If it does that, whatever. I don't really think it does. But another thing to make sure is if you wear pantyhose and you're wearing a skirt, these come up so high. So make sure you check the back of your shirt to make sure they aren't actually higher than your skirt. So sit down and check and make sure. Also, another thing, when you go to the bathroom, big thing, make sure you always check and make sure your skirt is not tucked into your pantyhose. Once I was in the mall, and this girl, I was at, what's the, Anthropology, the expensive store. There was a salesperson in there, and she was like really kind of rude to me, and I was kind of irritated. I saw her later in the mall, and oh my God, what an idiot. She had her skirt tucked into the back of her underwear, and she was walking down the mall like that. I was nice, and I told her, but you could clearly see her white underwear, and Yeah, so just always make sure, because I've gone to the bathroom and sure enough, I'll stand up and I'll check and I don't realize it, but my skirt is tucked in, so always check that. Okay, so let me go ahead and hurry up and show you these because I don't have a lot of memory or time or whatever on my phone. The one thing that she personally requested this, she's working at a professional organization and she was a little concerned about tights not being very professional, and I kind of agree. I don't think tights are very professional, but I do want to show you an example where I kind of tried to think tights could be, you could get away with them. All right, so let me do this real quick. Okay, so I have on, sorry, move this stuff around. Okay, so I have on tights and just a dress shirt. So these are just black tights, and I paired them with high heels and a long skirt. So, sorry, I only put it on one leg. So if you look at it, can I zoom in? There we go. It looks fine. It looks professional. You know, you really just try to dress up the rest of it. So like a silky top, a tight skirt, and, you know, black tights with, sorry you can't see that so well, with, you know, a nice pair of shoes. And that way it still does look professional. Another thing you could do, sorry, another outfit would be, you know, a nice skirt like this, and then, let's try on my shoes. Okay. So then you have this nice skirt with these dress shoes. Well, you would have like a black shirt or something like that. And these are tights, and you could get away with that. You would be warm. I think it looks very professional. These are just black tights. But see how that looks? I mean, I say that that looks professional. Okay, let me zoom back out because we're getting too close. Okay, now let me put this down for a second, and I'm going to try on some of these tights. I would edit this, but like I've said a bazillion times, I don't have an editing system. So we're going to play the magic hide behind. Okay, here is one. These are kind of like thigh highs. Wait, can you see me? No. These are like thigh highs. I do not recommend these just because they don't stay up very well. But they're the same. They are the same thing. They are pantyhose, but they only go up to your thigh. So, actually, these kind of work out fine. Okay, so can you see the difference in my legs? That's the one with the pantyhose on, this one, and this one has bare legs. So you can see how incredibly pale I am. All right, now let me put on just a pair of shoes. Now another thing to keep in mind when you have these on is that your pants, oh, I'm running out of time. Oh no. That your feet are going to slip around in there. So